Having faith when things seem impossible. We cannot ignore the fact that unwanted situations in a person's life never exit or would never exit. Often life brings us into circumstances our faith, hope and aspirations look afar, and answers look impossible. The moments like this call to question, and the only thing to say is, having faith when things seem impossible turn into necessity. Faith can be the trust in something bigger than human being can imagine or rationality explain. A person having faith is having confidence in God's purpose plan, though current situation seems unpleasant and do not know what to do next. In this video, I shared ways to having faith in impossibilities. How we should take courage, be strong in faith, and persist through present's hardest situations. This life can be challenging. How can we persevere through life's hardest challenges and having faith? Understanding faith during the impossible situations. Faith could be the substance of prayed desires hoped for, the proof of prayed desires unseen. Do you see faith as something greater than just positiveness or hopefulness? We may say it is deeper, spiritual, divine. Confidence assurance goes beyond our present situations. Could this also meant trusting in God's benefits or promises although our current situations seem impossible, or things seem beyond our reach and no traces of hope? Having hopes and aspirations or faith cannot be sure a thing, or they do remove problems or unwanted situations in life. You can have faith and can catch cold and flu. Can have high expectation after job interviews but can be unsuccessful or failed to secure the job hoped for. Global or financial crisis can tarnish hopes and aspirations. We can assume that faith empowers us to endure hardships when we understand the reality of life, that all the days are not equal. Therefore, each day requires careful planning for the unknown tomorrow. Accepting situations and see what is controllable and uncontrollable can save lives from worrying. Could argue that if challenges and trials are unavoidable, then they are not impossible situations. Whether they happen suddenly or not, we know they are definitely to happen. Often what seems impossible may mean that door is closed, but there is another door. You may lose a lucrative job or career, and it can also settle you down to think about things never in your life thought of. When life go hardest on you and broke financially, do not feel shy or shame to take any decent job or low-paid job. Raising ourselves high above others and shyness can be our greatest enemies. We often overlook. Can stop us from knowing the unknown. Reality of life. Realize that there is no such thing called tomorrow. Today do something, and save something, because you never know what the next day holds. Do not view the hardest situation impossible situation. Look for another decent thing or job to do and move on, then keep planning or plan consistently. Be humble and take the quiet path, for the humble shall exalted go high. One important thing must be careless about is can be mocked, teased, or joked at. Pray about it, and move on. A toughest situation can only look as if, seem like impossible, but the fact is it is possible to him that believe the statement that with God all things are possible. Hold on to faith even when things seem impossible. Understand time. There is a time for a wound to heal fully, a time for kid to wait 5 or 6 years before start year 1. God does things according to his timing. The reality of life is everything we do is timing or has a timing. Unanswered or prolonged prayers may not necessarily mean delays or God is silent. God's timing is best because it comes with peace, even if it does not side with our hopes. When faced with unseemly impossible situations, pray, and ask God with expectation and confidence assurance. Do not doubt God. Have faith that your situation only may seem like, or look as if impossible, but the fact is, it is possible. When things remain unchanged or uncertain, remain faith in God's powerful and timing. This is your key to break the impossible scene. It is a passage. His purposes always reach beyond our immediate situations, working for timeless for our best interest. Having faith during impossible situations may not be denying reality, instead believing in a reality deeper than what is evident. Note that reality of faith is the journey. Keep trusting, keep believing, and hold on to God's faith walk benefits, understanding that nothing is impossible to the believer who faith is in him. Keep watching this inspirational video.